Alright y'all boys, so before I piss off everybody in PvP today, I want to say thank you for all the support I got on my last video. You guys really came out and, just showed love, so, just thank you. I really appreciate it. But in other words, what's good with y'all boys? My name is Fana and welcome back to another video. If you're brand new to the channel, I do a lot of cut commentary and just goofy videos here and there, so feel free to hit that like button, hit that sub button, and check out some of my other videos I have on the channel. Now here's the thing. Alright, look, so there's been a lot of chatter going around within, the Destiny space as far as, Season of the Deep coming out, and then as far as what the heck we're finna be doing with some of these exotic guns that need to be tweaked, nerfed, buffed, whatever the case may be. I know you guys see it, okay? You see it, it's in my inventory. I know you see it. This is how we're doing this, okay? This is how this video is finna go, alright? We got Monarque. If you don't know what this bow is, basically it's a bow and you poison people with it. You poison people with it and you piss them off. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's probably one of the more annoying things to play against, especially if you play Trials a whole lot. Before any of y'all boys ask me, no, I still haven't beat the campaign and I don't plan on beating the campaign at all. I think I talked about this about last video, like, bro, I'm not even ranked 13 all the way yet on the season pass, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. The last season, bro, season of Defiance, it just wasn't for me, all right? Like, the seasons before, I was grinding it out, but Defiance, I just couldn't get with it. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I missed out on the raid, all the new guns, the activity. I didn't play none of that, bro. But Bungie, let me get on y'all case right quick as I sit in this, hour-long goddamn Q4 control match. So we got Season of the Deep coming out, right? So what the whole PvP map situation has been going on for the past couple years. So Bungie, they got rid of a big chunk of their game, right? So they got rid of maps, they got rid of planets, they got rid of activities like Menagerie that everyone loved. They got rid of a lot of stuff that we really like playing on, you know what I'm saying? And with them removing maps, right? More specifically, related to the PvP aspect of the game. I know PvE has changed a little bit, but when they removed the maps, right? It made no sense that when they removed the maps that they kept other maps like the Pacifica map when Titan is literally gone, and then we still have Mars, yet we barely have any Mars maps. It doesn't make sense. But we still have, that's what the Enclave is, right? The Enclave is on Mars. I'm not tripping, am I right? Yeah. No? Okay, good. Correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong and I'm just a freaking duck. My bad. So we removed all kinds of maps. We had a Tangled Shore map that's gone. We had an EDZ map that's gone. We removed so many maps. So I'm just over here thinking, okay, you know what? They want more space. They need more space to add more content. Cool. The maps that they add, no one likes. That's the problem, Bungie. Y'all take stuff out that we do like, and then when you replace it, you expect us to like it, but you replace it with stuff like Cathedral and goddamn Disjunction. Like, how was anyone supposed to enjoy that? Now here's the thing, there was a couple ways they could have mitigated a whole lot of this fully, or at least like keeping us from playing maps that we don't like, and that's putting in map voting, but they don't want to do that, alright? They know better. They know if they put map voting into the game, all these maps that they sat there and, put time into, no one's not going to want to play, alright? Like, they know this. They know this. Y'all Bungie, y'all know this. If you put map voting into the game, maps like Convergence, Disjunction, and Cathedral are probably, for the most part, they're not getting played on that much anymore. But they're just too big. I mean, let's just be pause. But like, they're just too big for the kind of playstyle that we have. Now, if we had something like Combined Arms, you know what I'm saying? When we had like, vehicles that we could use, stuff of that nature, then yeah, it would work. Made those earlier maps so good. The Mars maps. I think we're getting, what's it called? Asylum or something? I forgot. We are getting one back, but I mean, it's a map that they should have never removed in the first place. That's the thing. So we got Season of the Deep coming out. What is it? This Tuesday or something? It's coming out real soon, right? We're getting, some underwater missions, some underwater gameplay. It looks like some kind of underwater adventure. So how is it that we're getting underwater themed missions and stuff of that nature, but you won't give us an underwater map on anything like PvP, Gambit? Are we getting a strike mission that's underwater at least? Like, I'm being for real here. I'm just saying it's a missed opportunity. You could have easily given us an underwater map, or at least like underwater like theme, kind of map. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have really enjoyed that. But no, you give us back a map that honestly should have never been taken out in the first place. And honestly, I don't even know how the map is gonna even play with how the meta is and with all how, like, when that map existed, it was a completely different version of Destiny 2 that we were playing. This was before Stasis was a thing. This was way before Strand, way before Arc 3.0, Void 3.0, all that fun jazz, way before any of that stuff existed. So now you're trying to reinsert it back into the game, and it's probably gonna play very weirdly now. So, you know, it's just, like, yeah, I'm glad we're getting it back, but at the same time, we should have never, you know, lost it in the first place. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic. I mean, look, I don't even think I'm being pessimistic. We've been doing this dance for so long with Bungie that man popped a golden gun. I'm gone. I'm gone. You can have fun. You can have fun. Yeah, you can have fun. Clearly, this team wants this. This is the first match of the day. Okay, y'all want it way more than I do. I know I'm using Monarque. I get it. I'm not even feeding that hard though. Like, yo, but especially after Season of Defiance and how much I didn't play it, like how I really just generally did not care because they didn't change it up enough. All our seasons, it feels like it's like this specific pattern that goes on. It's new season, probably a couple new cutscenes here and there, you know, a new activity. You go play the activity over and over again so you can farm, you know, this item out of it. There might be a new dungeon or whatever the case may be. You go farm the dungeon over and over again. It's the same formula every time. There's not enough of the, and I'm not saying they need to reinvent the wheel or something like that, but they just need to spice it up a little bit. Like, it's the same problem as to why I don't even bother doing strikes and nightfalls anymore. Like, strikes and nightfalls have been like the same thing since like the launch of Destiny 2. There's nothing different about it at all. There's nothing different. You go in, you do a mission, it's like 3 parts to the mission. The mission can be hard. Some strikes are easier to do than the others. Some of them are a little bit shorter, but for the most part, they're just not that interesting to do. Also, I understand that Bungie, they want to get more new players to start playing the game, which I feel like to an extent they've done, you know, an okay job of getting new people to kind of look at the game, be like, okay, let me pick this game up and let me test it out right quick. But what I'm saying is, Bungie, you guys tried so hard, or are trying so hard to appeal to a casual player so hard that you're losing the core fan base. See, the thing is, when you simplify your game to, when you built your game off of a certain style, right? You had this certain framework that you built your game off of, and you really nailed it, and you kept the core fan base from Destiny 1 onto Destiny 2. You simplify and water it down so much so you can draw more people into the game, you lose the fan base. You lose that core fan base that actually, you know, cared and supported you guys through all the bad expansions and all the dry seasons of Destiny. So now you try to appeal to these people that aren't gonna stick around for when times get a little rocky. You know what I'm saying? When stuff gets rocky, the casuals aren't gonna stay around. And that's why there's so many of us that play this game, where it's content creators or where the case may be, that play this game, and it's like a love-hate relationship. Like, we openly say we generally don't like how this game is sometimes, but we like it. Like, we love it enough to keep playing it because we know it can get better. We know Bungie can do better, you know what I'm saying? And now you're kind of in this weird, like, little limbo space where you're trying to improve your game, but like, who are you trying to improve it for? You know what I'm saying? Because look, there's people that even I know that I used to like stream with everything. They don't give up. They do not care about this game anymore. Oh, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough. That's tough. But it's just like, you know, it was like a series of bad decisions. You know, they tried to, you know, appeal to casuals with PvP. They made a couple nerfs that were ill-advised, and now you had a lot of people that don't care about PvP no more. They tried doing some ability nerfs and, like, you know, ability tuning with the supers, and what you end up getting is like a super hyper ability spammy meta. I'm not even saying Season of Defiance was trash. I'm not even saying that. The story was probably great. I'm just so sick and tired and so burnt out of the repetitiveness that is, like, you know, with this game and how it's just been mistreated. I just don't care when something new comes out. In other words, I got a Taraxipos, and it's a 200 RP. Now, I don't know what the god roll is, but this doesn't really look like a bad roll, to be honest. Now, I heard that there's rumors that Monarque might end up getting nerfed sometime, maybe next season or another expansion or whatever the case. I don't know, but Monarque is getting looked at apparently. Now, it's one of those things that it's always been this way, right? It's just now the meta that we're in, it encourages like the use of like cheesing a lot of exotics now. But does it need a nerf? I guess, maybe, I don't know. I don't really know how you can nerf a bow. I mean, bows just hit hard anyway, and this one just has like a poison effect, so unless they nerf the poison damage, maybe. But yeah, man, so that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys watched it all the way through. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the sub button down below. It's really appreciated. Feel free to like the video, comment anything down below, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos as soon as they go up. Y'all have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.